back to Texas Mommy. My name is Amanda and I'm going to be doing a get ready with me today with all my makeup. So if you are interested, just continue watching. Now that we're going to get started, just excuse a little mini person that's running right there. Oh, unless you want to say hi, Amaya. Didn't think so. So I'm actually going to get started. I always do make sure I start before I put my makeup on with a clean face. But I do right now, I am using this Glam Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer in the Nude Glow color, I guess you could say. This was just a sample I had, so if you can see it right here. This is actually what I'm going to put on my face first. And I just apply it with my hands, and as you see majority of this video, I will not be wearing my glasses because, you know, you can't exactly put makeup on with wearing glasses. And I just put a little bit, if you can see it right here. I do put it kind of everywhere on my face. I do not put it on my eyes though, just because I don't like to. I know a lot of people do put a primer on their eyes or something else, but just FYI, I am not a professional makeup person. This is just simply how I like to do my makeup, so that is just simply it. So after I put this on, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and right now I am seriously loving this Makeup Forever Ultra HD from Sephora, and you can see right here. So I know there's multiple different ways of putting on foundation. I just put it on my finger and just kind of like dab it onto my face, because I'm going to get my blender and, you know, blend it out on my face. So I just kind of go just a tad crazy with the whole, you know, dots on my face thing. And since I do a lot of stuff with my hands, I always do keep like a rag, like you see right here. Or I'll use, you know, a makeup wipe remover to take the makeup off my hands. So I have my beauty blender right here. And so I'm kind of, you know, start putting it in to my face. And I'm going to continue doing this until. And you always do, you know, I always want to make sure that I go down on my chin, because ain't nobody want to have the line right here showing that, you know, you have foundation on. I mean, yeah, you know, you want to buy a good color match for you, whether you're going for a, you know, whatever coverage you're going for, whether you're going for a heavy coverage or whatever, you do want to make sure, you know, it is, you know, if you're going to put it on, you want to go past your chin, because you don't want that awful line right there showing. And I know a lot of people do their eyeshadow before their foundation and their concealer, but I've just never been in the habit of doing that. So as you see, now I'm just going to continue putting this in, and once that is all done, I am going to go in now with my concealer, because I have humongous bags under my eyes. So I'm actually using this one right here, and as you see, I need to go buy more. I'm using the new Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles treatment, if you can see right here. So I do have this little crinky thingy right here, and I kind of just put it here. And I do have a big chin, so I like to conceal it. And then I do put some dominoes here. Yeah, just to have a, you know, color, nice and colorful face. So at this point, I'm going to get my beauty blender back out, and I actually use the butt end of it to put all this into my face. So like I said, I'm going to, and I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. As you can see, I do have my mirror right here, and this is the mirror that I use when I do put my makeup on. So I kind of, you know, just very dependent on this mirror. Oh, and if you like this mirror, it does have a real pretty design right here on it. I actually got this from Ross. And if anyone goes to Ross, you know at Ross. You know, there's always different kind of finds you can have there. And I actually found this one, and I think, no, I took the price tag off, sorry. I'm pretty sure I paid like maybe $12.99 for it, because if you go to, you know, Walmart, Target, you know, Home Goods, anywhere else, you know, you go buy a mirror like this, you're gonna end up spending like $20-something, and truthfully, I don't want to spend no $20-something on a mirror. So now that I have all this blended in, I am going to go in with my face powder, and I'm using this Airspun one right here. It is messy. If you have not used this before, it is messy. So one trick that I found that I did was, instead of taking the sticker off that's right here, I just punched a bunch of holes in it instead. And what I'll do, because I do use the little powder brush, as you can see it is dirty. I do use a little powder brush, so I kind of just pour it into here, or I'll just put it over, kind of tap it out so that it's sitting in the lid. And as you see, if you can see, that little, you know, powder comes out everywhere. And I actually do use the let's see, translucent extra coverage. And if you've never smelled this, I promise you it does smell like, you know, a grandma, or it reminds me of my grandma. So I like it because it does remind me of her. I think she might have used this at one point. I remember seeing this like in the bathroom, in her bathroom growing up, and I never really knew what it was. I always thought it was just like, you know, baby powder, and why would you want to put that on you? But I don't know, it's just me. So I get this and I just kind of press it all into my face, because I want to make sure that this foundation and concealer stay. And when you put it on your face, it does have the smell, but the smell does not last long. So like I said, I kind of just reapply it. And I do the same thing, you know, I go under my chin because I did put foundation under here. So I do want to make sure, or at least I like to make sure that I know the foundation that's down here is not going to go anywhere. And I put on my nose as well, because, you know, hey, I already put on the rest of my face, might as well put it on my nose. So yes, my face is like a little crazy white right now. And I do, once I get done, there is like some more in here, so I kind of just pour it back in here, because that way, since I'm gonna put the this back in here, it's just gonna collect that powder. So what I do afterwards is I get my, this is E.L.F. Total Face Brush, but as many people have told me that are makeup artists, you don't always have to use a brush what it's made for. So I actually would just get this and kind of go over my face and take off any extra powder that I don't need on my face, because I do not want to be walking around looking like a ghost, or, you know, have, you know, just bad memory. When I was 15, I had, you know, my 15 party, and they did, I think, seriously, put like baby powder on my face, so my face looked really, really white. So I'd never want to have that to happen again. This is from E.L.F, as you see right here. And so it has my blush and my bronzer that I put right here on the side of my cheeks. So I actually use this brush right here from E.L.F, and it is called the powder brush. And I will just get, like, you know, a little dab of this. I kind of just like tap, 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 tap up in there, and then take off my excess. And now we're gonna make that beautiful kissy face to make sure I put it on the right part of my face. And as you see, I only put it like right here. I don't really want to put it like way over here, or, you know, because, you know, I do want my face to look more realistic. So now that I put it on both sides, I kind of take like, you know, the excess of it, and I will go down here because, hey, I have a chunky face and I got, you know, this thing called a double chin, and I'd rather pretend it's not there. So I'll do that and add some pop of color there. And I'm going to get my blush that is in here, and same thing, just tap, 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 tap away. And what I'm going to do now is, again, you know, I'm tapping off the excess and do the whole let's smile and be happy so that I can get the blush on the right areas of my face. And I kind of only put it like right here in this section that you see me putting it in, because like I said, I am still a little inexperienced, but this works for me and I don't look like a clown. And that's the main thing, is since I am still technically, as I feel, you know, really truly learning how to put on makeup, I don't want to look like a clown when I put the makeup on. So now that I'm done with that, I have this wonderful thing right here that I absolutely am in love with. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this is the Golden Flower Crown, as you see here. And I'm going to take my Sephora brush that I have right here. I believe this is number 91. And since I am brand new to the whole highlighter craze, I love highlighter, but I also don't want to be sparkling so that they can see me a mile away. I kind of just do the same thing, you know, I just kind of dab in here, cut off the excess, or tap off the excess, sorry about that, and I kind of just very lightly put it right here on my face. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to get a little more, tap, tap, put it over here. And what I do like to do is I do put it down my nose, on my Cupid's bow, because, hey, I like being somewhat shiny, just not glaring at you shiny. I know I already have a big nose, but oh well. I like how it looks shiny right there on my nose. So now that I'm done with that, we are now finally, finally, gonna go into my eyes. So I have a couple of different eyeshadows right here that I'm gonna use. This one I'm going to use, I'm really truly trying to practice on this whole transition eyeshadow thing. So right now I'm going to use this one right here by Revlon. I do not know what color it is. It is really old. Well, not old, but like old in the sense that I took off the name of the color. So, oh, right here it says it, duh. It says it on the back. This is 002 Peach Sorbet. And it is a matte eyeshadow, and my brushes I have are not from, you know, I actually bought all my makeup brushes that are like this from Wish a little while back. I will be buying some new brushes soon, hopefully, that are not these. So now that I have this on my brush, I'm just going to carefully try to get this in my crease. I do have really big eyes, I feel. So I don't add like an extra crease. I just work with the crease that I already have. And I'm just going to glide this, as you see, doing the windshield wiper technique, back and forth. And it's just a really light color. If you can see right here, it is like extremely light. It is not dark at all, because I'm going to try to be working with some pink that my youngest one that you just saw a little while ago picked out for me for today. And hey, it does go with the pink, you know, cat ears I got going on up here. And excuse the messy hair. It's just one of those days that my hair wants to fight with me. And I said, you know what, fine, you win. I'm not going to fight with you. So next I'm going to be using this just like I said earlier, you know, I was told by many makeup artists, you do not always have to use something what it's intentionally made for. So this, for example, is technically a blush, and this is called by CoverGirl, and I believe it's number 130 Ice Cap. And so as you see right here, it's a little darker, so I'm gonna try this one out. I've truthfully never used this as a blush just because it's not my color blush, so I'm just gonna try it on my eyelid instead. And I do a lot of working within my crease. I prefer to do that because, as you see, I do wear glasses, so I really do not feel that me adding much on my actual eyelid will really, like, you know, pop and do anything unless it's, you know, like a really shiny color. And I'm not there yet with the really shiny colors. Like I said, I'm still working on this. I am pretty new, I feel, at least to the whole makeup game. We're not going to go into how old I am because just know this, I am married. I've been married 14 years now, and I have two children, 2 girls, a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old, fixing to be 10-year-old. So you can try to figure out how old I am because I'm not going to say how old I am. So I have this one right here by Lancome, and this is a duo color set. So I will show you the colors right here if you can see them. So I'm gonna go in with this brownish one right here, kind of just get a little bit of that and try to add this in here and see if it adds like a pop of something. And at this point, like you see, I'm not going like full all the way across of my you know, on top of my eye. I'm just kind of going right here on the end because at this point I am trying to get, you know, like I said, that pop of color, and I usually only do that on the ends of right here. Like I said, I do have big eyes, so I don't want my eyes, you know, necessarily screaming at people either when I'm walking around with makeup. As you see, this is like very light colors that I'm putting on. I usually just stay within the brown family just because I know it. So now I'm gonna I grabbed some of that pink, and we're gonna try to see if we can add it right here in like my actual eyelid and see if it'll stay. It seemed like it's very light, and I didn't know if this is going to work out for me. It seems like this would be one of my, you know, makeups that I'm not like, I don't really need a big, like I'm not going out, let's say, you know, out. This would be more like makeup I would do for me if I'm going, you know, to the grocery store or something, and I feel like wearing makeup. This would probably be the eyeshadow I would pick, just because it's very light. It's, you know, nothing that is staring at you and popping out at you. It's just a very calm color. So, I don't know if you can see what my eyes are like, have this kind of pinkish to them. So now I'm going to switch it up and go in with my flat brush that I have right here with this darker pink. And I'm actually going to overlay it onto this lighter pink and see if that makes it pop any. Just because I feel like you couldn't really see that really light pink. Yeah, see, this is better. I like this better. Truthfully, when it comes to makeup, I just kind of always play around. I never know what I'm going to put on eyeshadow-wise. I never know. I have a lot of eyeshadow, as probably many other people do. But I never know what I'm actually going to put on my eye. I just kind of guess every single time. I know it's probably like not the best, but that's kind of how I roll. So, like I said, we're just going to continue patting the eyeshadow. And I am using this darker one that I showed you down here into my eye. So that's kind of what I'm just doing right here, is just continually patting it in. Just because I want it to, you know, be able to see I have eyeshadow on my eye. I don't want it just to be like, oh look, she has makeup on but no eyeshadow for some reason. Maybe she didn't have enough time. I mean, I know as moms, yeah, every day I do not wear makeup, truthfully. Because there's just sometimes it doesn't happen. You know, you're lucky if you get to walk out your door with your hair fixed. And some days it's, you got to choose. Am I going to do my makeup today? Or am I going to do my hair today? Hardly ever does it happen unless you get up extremely early than your kids. I mean, you're already getting up earlier than your kids and your husband to make sure they have everything ready. But unless you get up like, you know, really early, then you're not going to be able to pick and say, okay, I'm going to wear both. So I do really like how this pink went. So now I'm going to get my itty bitty brush right here. And again, I did buy these from Wish. So I'm actually going to put this really dark pink that I put on underneath my eye. I have been doing this a lot more lately. Just trying to, like, you know, I said, work on things and working on putting makeup on. So by all means, you know, if you're a mom, or even if you're just younger and you don't have the experience with makeup, what I like to do is exactly what you're doing right now. I love to watch other YouTubers put on makeup, try different products and everything, especially ones that I know, you know, either I'm looking to try to figure out how to do something, or I want to watch somebody else that kind of has about the same experience as I do. That way I feel I'm not so alone with the whole not really knowing what I'm doing kind of thing. So like I said, I'm adding this down here. And don't worry, we will put mascara on as well. So what I like to do now is get my eyelash curler, and I actually like to curl my lashes before I put my mascara on, just so that it helps it curl better. At least that's how I feel, like, because I know everyone does their lashes different, and I do like to, you know, kind of pull it up when I do it, just because my lashes are already not very I was not gifted with the eyelash department. I do not have a lot of lashes to say, you know, hey, we don't need to wear mascara. And unfortunately, I don't really do fake eyelashes because I don't know what I'm doing. And it just doesn't look that awesome on me. I'm now going to go in with my mascara, and this is the LA Colors, sorry about that, Perfect Curve Volumizing Mascara, which is right here. And excuse that noise in the background. I have my youngest one who's kind of, you know, rummaging through the pantry looking for a snack, even though, you know, dinner will be ready like in 10 minutes. So that's okay though. So I was saying, one of my friends taught me a trick when it comes to it. They will put the mascara wand close to their eye. I mean, of course, you don't want to poke yourself in the eye, and then blink, and that way it'll help it curl up. Another one of my friends, what she likes to do is kind of pull up on her eye and put the mascara that way. There's just all kinds of different tricks when it comes to mascara. I know sometimes I like to put it and kind of, you know, wiggle it up so that way it pulls it up. But it all just depends what kind of mascara you do have. So I'm going to try, as you hear me, yes, I did say I'm going to try. I'm not the best with mascara, so I'm going to try to put this on without poking myself in the eye. So let's see if I can do it. So I just see here, you know, I am doing a mixture where right now I'm doing the Bean King. And you see here, you know, it does pick up the eyelashes and put them, you know, where you want them. It's just kind of weird that you're like blinking with it. But I also do like to go back through it and kind of do that wiggle thing just to make sure, you know, all of my lashes got their own special coating of the eyelash mixture that I have right here. Not mixture, but you know what I mean. You know, this. Apparently, I can't talk. So once I do the top, I do go back in here and do the bottom. But the bottom I just kind of do real quick. Just down, down, down. Because, like I said, I do wear glasses, as you have seen. And so I want to make sure that I do not have my, you know, too much mascara on. Because if I do, then my eyelashes will hit my glasses and it'll just be a complete mess. So let's do the second eye. Have you ever had, like, leave a comment down below. Is it easier for you to do one eye than the other eye when it comes to mascara? I'm really curious, because I know for me, it is. For some reason, this eye right here, I can't do with my other hand. I have to do it with this hand, and this eye does not always cooperate when it comes to the mascara. Usually this is like the eye where, you know, I'll go and put it and I'll mess up, and then I'll have mascara in my eyeshadow. Again, excuse the little person. She's kidnapping her sister's cat since her sister is asleep. See, yep, just poked myself in the eye. As I said, I was going to try. I don't always succeed. Usually I do poke myself in the eye at least once. But hey, who's perfect and doesn't always do that? I know I'm not quite there yet. I know there are some that can do that. They can put mascara on without poking themselves in the eye. I don't do that quite yet. So at this point, now that we've poked ourselves in the eye, it's kind of the drying effect, because I don't want my makeup getting messed up. And I know this is part of the reason why some people do their eyes before they do their foundation, but for some reason, I don't know. I can't do my makeup like that. I'm sorry. It just doesn't happen. So we do have a couple of those extra tears that have come out. But hey, at least I didn't put the mascara yet on the bottom lashes. So kind of just clean those up. So now that my eye is done tearing up since I poked it, I'm now going to go in with do my lower lashes. And I said, this eye is just my difficult eye. As I said, you know, leave a comment down below if that happens to you. If there's one eye you can do better than your other eye, because that usually happens to me. I am a big eyeliner person. I love my black eyeliner, and I actually see I have like two right here. I actually have another one. There was like a liquid one. I don't like liquid one myself. I do like the pencil. It just works out better for me. So both of these are the E.L.F. black eyeliner. So I am going to go in right now with this one. This E.L.F. black eyeliner, because I just really, and I see here I do pull my eye. That way I make sure I get it where I want it. And I actually do not put eyeliner at the bottom, and don't even try to do the whole let's do the winged eyeliner thing, because yeah, that is not happening. So like I said, as you see here, you know, I do love putting this black eyeliner on. I always, usually, no matter what eyeshadow I have put on me, I will always go in here and add my black eyeliner. So ta-da! Eyes are done, finally. So now what I'm going to do is use my favorite lipstick. And what I've been getting in the habit, I do have like 3 different pencil liners. So I will show you in a minute what I put on my lips. But for today, we are just going to probably pick this one. So this is from LA Girl Lip Liner. Sexy Red. Ooh, it has an interesting name. So I'm going to go in here. And I do like to do the triangle right here. Don't ask why. I don't know. I just like to. I'll do this. And I kind of just, you know, do a lip liner. Line my lips. And ignore my dogs. They are barking because they're dogs and they do that. So now that we have this on, I'm going to be going in with my Megaslicks Balm Stain Moisturizing Lip Color. This is number 168 Red, and I love this. This is the best thing ever to me. I love this. It is awesome and amazing. So what this is it does have a thing down here that I push to have this come up. And so it does have this right here. And I just kind of, you know, put this right here on my lip. And just kind of, I just see I only put on the top part of my lip usually. And I'll just, you know, smush my lips back because I know there's probably a better term for that. That's just what I call it. And I just love this because this is the type of lipstick that, like I said, you know, it's moisturizing and it will stay all day long. I can eat, drink, whatever on it. This is by Wet n Wild, if I did not mention that already. So if you are looking for a lipstick that will stay all day long, will not give you problems, I would definitely recommend you go purchase this. It does not have to be in this color. I actually got this one from H-E-B, but I know they do carry this at Walmart, Target. I've seen it as well. So this is actually my afterwards look. Like I said, as you can see here, I do wear the glasses, so it kind of blocks out some of my makeup. Like I said, ignore this. I felt like cat ears today. What can I say? So this is it. This is my final look. Apparently I'm going to Vogue. La la la. So I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, leave a comment down below if you have one eye that's better than the other eye when it comes to putting mascara on, or if there's, you know, leave a comment down if you like this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That way I know to continue posting more videos like this. So can't wait to see you next time. Hope you enjoyed.